Hey! Welcome
Sorry.
back, YouTube.
Welcome back. I mean, we didn't do much. It was 2 seconds.
This is gonna be a hard one to find when I hit it. That's okay. Alright. I was gonna say, I did remember something being weird about that area in particular.
Yo, chill. What are you? I don't want to know. Just gonna keep on going. Just gonna keep on going.
You may need a heal, actually.
Nah, I'm liking yellow. Maybe orange.
You were yellow before he got hit.
Yeah, I'm like maybe.
Alright. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's probably better to go with Ampule anyways, so. Alright. Here's the book. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When the religion fell into the hands of the immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels, thus shared characteristics began to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with the demon's name. Of course, this was not done by the believers, but by their opponents. I don't think they talked about this much, but this Silent Hill used to be an Indian town. Native American, I suppose, to be more correct, but yeah. See, I remember this. I was waiting for this part.
What's his face?
Vincent, yeah.
How did you get by that guy?
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
Yeah.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind.
Kind of.
You hate her too, don't you?
No.
You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Always one of them.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that's supposed to
I'm just
mean.
looking out for myself. Everyone does it.
Incel?
Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
No.
Are you talking about the monsters?
I'm just trying to get back to my normal life.
They look like monsters to you? Don't worry. It's just a joke.
He does have a weird sense
By
of
the
humor.
way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
It's a Bible. Throw it at the god.
Oh man. I'm gonna call him Victor now.
Victor?
He's a better Victor than Vincent.
All right, we're definitely in there. Ooh, book Otherworld Laws. Interesting. Is there something else on the table? Blank sheet of paper is blank. What about that other book there? They seem like oddly interactable. Tome of the Seer Sons. Oh, wait, though, didn't we have something? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Ooh. Book on Tarot. Here we go. We have the moon and we have the other thing. Tarot is based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbered 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction, and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardner deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardner deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards are based on the lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly, transcendental existence, i.e. God, which is the ones that we have. So, well, the moon isn't, but
So now we need to go in that other room that we were in originally. The 3 paintings.
Sure. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, he's being a dumbass. Get that one. Check it. There we go. I don't think that's the answer, though. Actually, check that. Oh, elevator. Check it. Oh god. Oh, dude. That was some fucking clutch juking elevator juke. Oh, bless you, monster. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried about Art getting the right ending now that I heard him say that, but everything I've seen on multiple sources said that you have to kill like a lot of monsters, so. And you didn't really kill that many.
Bitch.
Lasagna.
Idea. Might as well.
Yeah.
Gosh, I know, I get it. They're doing it on purpose, but it's still hard.
Hey, door. That was a weird camera angle for a second.
It's a weird game, man.
That'd be true, except for it's quite normal actually.
Oh,
Do you remember this room?
my room?
This is Alessa's. Yeah, it is. It's Alessa's room. They showed this in the first game. This exact layout of this room. She used to draw with Kara and nice daddy and mommy and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had.
Well, you have any?
Well, there's a lot of spots for tarot cards there. We've seen reason we always drew monsters from this when we. Okay.
I don't have all the cards. Unless it's in the book.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cards there. There are playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember that Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. Save station. No, it wasn't me. Alyssa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else.
Are you sure it's almost over?
It's getting there. I'll take a peek on it.
Oh, I got a brass key. If I gotta collect all these cards, I don't want to do it tonight.
Oh, we got one more card.
We gotta get one more card?
Yep, just one more, and then we're fine. We're done. Well, you gotta fight, but so you gotta find Claudia's room. Is really what it is.
Well, I got the key,
Yeah, it says.
so I gotta get back out.
brass key.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, you gotta go to the locker. Let me trip back. All the way back to the locker room. I don't know if it doesn't say where it is, but
Make the trip back and try every single door. Sure.
it looks like it sounds like. And it says Southern Hell. It sounds like at the end of the hallway there's the big fat guy, and you gotta go there.
What? I
Where's the?
What are you doing? You're doing it again. I don't know what you're doing.
I could not figure out where the mouse was. It's so we gotta find the big fat guy. It should be on like 2 floors or something. It said. That? Yeah. Okay. So I think it's at the end of this hallway. There's a locked door. Maybe not. Maybe the end of this hall. Yeah, we only, like I said, only one more room, and then this isn't Claudia's room.
Dead people.
Do you see dead people? Oh, this is fucking Claudia's room. What? This is all right.
No, but there's shotgun shells in here.
All right. Oh, and then there's cassette tape, so we have to listen to cassette tape as well. So there's something else we'll find nearby. It looks like, yeah, it's all off of this hallway. It says so, and then we just gotta go. I think back to the chapel. This is Claudia's room. Okay. I was gonna say like Jesus Christ, Claudia, what the fuck? It's a mystery novel about okay.
Mr. Novel about dad.
It's a musty diary on the bed. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the same sense, even now that the girl is a reincarnation of Alyssa. I don't worry about it much now, that's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl, or was that Alyssa? Now Cheryl is Alyssa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me.
Thanks,
Thank
Dad.
Dad. So I was Alyssa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother.
Still looking for those healings, just to be on the safe side.
I didn't see anything about healing for the rest of the game.
Oh, okay.
Nope. So, but we do need to find, like I said, so we got all the tarot cards we need. We need to find it's in Elle's room.
Probably past the tarot cards.
No, it's in this hallway. It says it's.
There's no other doors in this hallway.
So,
Oh, hi.
sorry. Locked hallway has few rooms attached to it. And first room in the hall, classroom. What? The fuck? Alright. I don't know if we need to listen to it. I think we do, though.
Wow. There's no other doors in there.
Yeah, let me see. So, he checks that one.
Only thing I can do is really go forward.
I mean, I guess so. Check out. No, you were check the one at the far end. Check it again, though, that you have a key, maybe?
Do I have a key? I do have a key.
That's what I'm saying. Now you have the key. There was one at the end of.
is so good. Bet you wanted to fight it. Or something. Where are the...
The funny thing is, we still haven't seen the big fat guy, which we're supposed to be seeing. So,
Try this door again.
dude, I have no idea. Jesus Christ, the popping is bad right now. That's fine though.
Oh, it's just that one room.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, I'm curious because there was something. No, it says it.
This is a sketch.
There's a first aid too.
On the first in here.
It says the L's room, LS's room. The room on the west side of the hall will have a memo written by someone named LS. You'll find a tape player to play the cassette tape, and there will be a first aid kit.
Oh, too late.
Well, we might have to do it anyways, so I guess we'll find out. Anyways, the door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. The first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of the crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God most high, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now, or you didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, there's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you open the door. I'm just sure that there will be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that, just stand and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Dude, I have no idea. I'm also very confused. So we got the Fool, right?
I'll read this.
Magic Square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength therefore places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually something. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metraton, also known as the agent of something.
God.
It does look like there's supposed to be 5, but
Hanging Man. Eye Knight.
Moon.
Moon.
We're supposed to have a Fool?
So there's more cards. We're gonna have to pick this up a different night. Or next Wednesday.
We're so close. We literally have that card, and that's it.
So there's 4 cards.
I mean, I'm not seeing any other. So we got, hold on, let me go back and see real quick. I was gonna say, if we start up, we're not even gonna have a half hour when we're. So yeah, Eye of Night. This is the beginning of it. So Eye of Night is 1. And then they're talking about the cassette tape, blah blah blah. Moon, Hanged Man, Fool,
I don't have
and
a full
that is
card.
it. So the Fool we need to find, which is in the south. Very important book with the Fool tarot card. Okay, hold on. Once you enter the door, you should find 2 pendulums in the air, but for down the halls is a scraper 2.
There's no other doors to go in.
There has to be. There's. Hold on, let's see. This is basement floor 2. Which floor are we on? So this is basement floor 1, which is where we're on. So we need to go down a floor, and that's probably where the.
There's no map saying to go down. Unless the elevator will take us down more.
It might. So
Oh,
Cage,
hey,
there's
guess what?
Cage is actually an
I
elevator.
found another door.
Oh, cool. We're going the right way. Yeah, it said we had to go past this for diagram. So go past this room. Still looks like we're not gonna find the thingamabob. The cassette player. Oh, maybe. Yeah, see where she's walking to, I guess. Oh. Yeah, trust me, I know this is longer than you wanted, but again, we're like literally there, so. Yeah, granted with the cutscene and everything, it's gonna go on a little longer, but I mean, we are at the end of the game, so. Alright, so this should have some stuff in it. Oh, cassette player, I think, right?
Something stuck in the book. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That's
Don't
it.
worry. Don't get it. We'll figure it out.
Well, I wanted to see if this is where the cassette player was too. This book, I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time, I don't want to. That's you right now. Oh, yeah, this is really important. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. Yeah, that's the red fluid from the first one. Picture of me when I was 7. Like bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was like that back then. Ooh. Alright, extra healing. That was not mentioned.
Yeah, that is an amp hail and handgun blow.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is an amp hail and handgun bullets.
Yeah. Okay, well that's the last of the cards.
Well, I can go in the cassette room. It's right past Fatty.
Really? I think I'm going.
Fuck. Knee in the ass. Hold on. That's
Hopefully it's not important, that's all. That's all I can hope for. I have no idea where it would be. So. It's obviously on the same floor, but I just don't know where. So on the map it doesn't look like there's anything missing. So, oh well. Just gotta go back to Alyssa's room, your room. May want to save.
second.
Okay, not this one. There is something in each row. The down man is under the ground. Choose. Okay. I don't think that one mattered. The last one.
I took a photo anyway.
Okay, so the moon is in the top row. The middle one is I think the two thingamabobs. All right. So moon is up in the sky, full or crescent, floating high, twinkling. Okay, so it's up there.
11.
I would assume so. Upside down man is under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. So we know him. So the hangman is in the bottom middle. That's a for sure one.
Gosh darn it, buttons. Doesn't matter which one I do.
All
You
right.
said hanging man, full moon, hanging man.
Hanged man is in the bottom. Okay, so let me see. You're excellently. What's the other ones we got? I have night.
I had night, moon. Moon's at the top.
Fool. Fool's gotta be in the middle. I don't know where, but let's see. Do you have it now? So we can kind of just. I don't know. So it's gonna be on the left for the eye somewhere. It says. So try that, and then fool in the center. Fool in the center. Okay, well, let's see you. Move the Fool to the right, and then have it. Yeah. And then move the moon around, maybe? Oh, crown. So it's directly above the Fool. It's gonna be.
The moon?
Yeah.
So it just changes where that.
Try that on the upper, I guess.
Well, that's the.
It has to be to the left, so you can't be all the way left with either the Fool. So it has to be either center or middle, with both the Fool and that, and then. It just said it was to the left of something. We don't. It could be on the bottom even.
But it says there's nothing to the right or left.
Oh, you did. You're right.
Of the Hanging Man. Are you sure it's in the middle for the Hanging Man? Yeah, because there's nothing to the right or left.
That's what it says. Yeah. I'm so confused. Like it there's an excellency one, so it sounds like there is a fifth one, but there's nothing on this. Oh, this is just not highlighted. I have night.
Scroll down to the puzzle. There's 4.
Wait, did you see that? There's a High Priestess one. We don't have that one, do we? Oh, where was that?
It's probably where.
Here's Claudia's. Wait, we should have had that one. Wait. Her diary can be found. Oh my fucking god, dude. There's a book we had to read in her room, I think.
We did read the book in our room. There's another book we gotta read.
Yeah, there's a birthday card on her desk.
What was that? I don't remember where Claudia's room's at.
Hers was in like the first end. It was like end of that like loop up section. I'm pretty sure. If you remember what I'm saying, like how if you built the map, I can show you. Yeah, I have an idea of how the puzzle's gonna go.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it was up here, I think.
Great. I guess I never found the stone game.
That's it.
That's fine. Oh, come on!
It kind of turns directly. There we go. Nope!
This is fucking.
Turn all the way!
Tired.
Turn all the way!
Nick's
Yeah.
tired!
Nope, the last one, sorry. Alright.
Nick's getting tired!
Alright, and I have no idea where we are. Assuming it's probably the last door again? Yeah, I think this was it. This sound looks right because I remember there being those guys. I don't think we've been in this one. Wait,
We have.
Okay. This is Harry's room. This is the wrong one. So it's the other one by the guys. Wait, what's that door about? That's dumb.
This isn't Claudia's. The other one can't be Claudia's room then.
Why?
What's that pigsty in her room?
Yeah, I guess it really is. Where is her room then?
Probably where the cassette is.
No, we didn't. There wasn't a cassette in her room, but it was. But this is the thing. We saw this room. Didn't we go to hers right after?
No.
No, that's right. It was Harry's. I don't know where her room is then.
Go down more.
No, you're on the. It's all on this floor, so.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it was because it was after we saw that room that we got in Claudia's room.
Are you sure?
Unless we never got to her room, but I'm pretty sure it was after we found that thing, because we saw. I hate how this is laid out. Classroom. Says. Okay.
Scroll down.
Well, I'm trying to see where this is first off, because it's all connected to this locked hallway.
Correct. So
So I'm trying to see where he went from here. Make a quick trip all the way back to the locked room and find it. See, they don't even fucking say. Yeah, I don't know.
Asshole. Asshole.
I'm assuming this has gotta be it. Yeah, this is
There's another door in here.
no, it's just that one. We're definitely in the right area of the map right now, though. So.
Alright, well there's 2 cancers in here and there's only one.
Oh boy. Whew. I think this was her room, if I remember correctly now.
No, this is Alyssa's room.
Ah. Just in case, check the book. Yeah, check the book there.
This is Alyssa's room. This is where we got the Jack card.
Okay. Well.
It's camera.
No, nothing there, dead end.
I'm just checking.
I know, I just don't want you to get cornered by these guys.
I already saved, so it doesn't matter.
What is that?
Alright if I die, saved.
Dude, I don't get, at all where we are. This is very confusing.
Alright, let's call it. We'll pick it up, even if it's a short stream.
Oh, hey.
Maybe this was supposed to happen.
I don't think so.
No.
Alright, I guess. Sorry, guys.
I don't want to waste. I don't
You're
want to
all
waste more
gung ho
time.
for doing this, and now you just don't
Yeah,
want to.
because you keep on. It's like what I did the other games. Like, oh, we're almost done. We're almost
We
done.
are literally, we have one item, and then we're on the
I
back.
don't know where it is,
like-
and I'm getting sleepy.
Okay. Alright.
And the guide isn't doing anything.
Yeah, that guy is really annoying. If they just had a map that made the show. And see, I thought I just figured you would check everything in the room, so I didn't even think that you didn't get that item.
I'm just following you.
No, I'm saying when you're inside the room, I thought you were exploring. I thought you were checking on everything, so I just assumed you got it if you went in her room. I didn't think that.
Claudia's room?
Yeah.
I don't think we've been in Claudia's room. Has something
Yeah,
to
maybe
do
not.
with the stupid key. Where does the key go?
Oh, you haven't used the key? I thought you said you used
No,
it.
I never used the key.
Yeah, we gotta figure out that. That's the big issue, because that's where this other room is. But the thing is, it says. I don't know. It doesn't. They just organize this really stupid. Okay.
It'd you can tell me where the key goes, I'll figure out the rest. But
There it is. Okay. No, not fucking. It just says at the end of one of the hallways, and I have no idea what that means.
find the map. Go back, type in map.
Yeah, that's the first floor, I think, right? Yeah.
Unless I gotta go all the
It's that one! Oh my god. Okay.
It wants me to go all the way
It
back.
wants you to backtrack. And they're not saying anything. Well, I guess they did. IGN, you guys gotta get your shit together. I'm sorry.
It's because we're getting tired and it's been late. As well.
I'm not tired, but.
I'm just getting tired of looking at the screen. I need like a half an hour rest just to refresh my eyes.
That's a major bullshit. That's all the way back. I just hope that at the very least you don't have to, in order to beat the game, you don't have to go from Les's, wherever that room leads to Les's room, all the way back to the chapel or some bullshit.
Oh, okay. I will dodge the damage somehow. I'm not going to complain.
He's pro gamer.
Pro tired. One of those things when you stare at a screen for too long, your eyes just get really.
I do not sympathize with that. I've never had that, so but I will take it that you're getting out of it.
One day you'll know.
Will I? Because I've been doing this since I was a kid. And I'm older than you. Oh god! Whoa, what the fuck? Alright. Oh, come on. Don't do it. He's fucking blocking the door! Oh, he's got this annoying edit too. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, shit. There you go. Right there. Oh my god! Oh my god! How would you do this, dude? Not here. Fucking stupid. Alright, so there should be like 2 or 3 rooms it looked like on the map. This is the cassette room, I think. Oh, this is a classroom. Yeah, I read about that one too. I forgot about that. There's some items inside, I think. Oh, that's right. This is Les's desk. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time.
Oh.
There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer. I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. Gordon. We remember Gordon from the first one.
Yeah,
He was one of the teachers we saw on the list. I think that was the door you want to go through. I would check.
I'm just looking for items.
Okay. Yeah, the IGN guide didn't have much of anything for items in this whole area, except for the cassette room that has a cassette player. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. You can get around him at least.
Right.
Okay, this is not a good room. I think they just said this was another room you don't have to really do much in, so there shouldn't be any items. Just make sure there's no doors. Nope. Just a kill box. Alright, so this now should be the cassette room. Yes, there's a cassette player. I'm assuming it connects to Claudia's room.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
She crazy.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Vincent's like, I don't want any of that.
One of these letters are maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there was some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of blah, blah, blah.
Depth of our faith. Alice.
Alright. Hopefully this connects to... Okay, it doesn't.
It's probably in that other room.
Did you saw another room?
No, it's probably in the room I was in. I thought there was items in this room.
Oh, there is one down further. Okay. No, there wasn't supposed to be any items in this one. The only items... Oh, wait, no. There's go back. You're right. First, I'm an idiot. First aid to the right of the door. Where? Up there? Dude, I'm just reading what it says, so I don't know. I think IGN just gave up. Or maybe it's a difficulty. No, there's no remake, but I mean, maybe it's an exclusive thing. They literally just ported the game, so it wouldn't have been something like that for the PS3 version. Hey, here's Claudia. It's Claudia's room. Claudia Wolf's written on the small cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then, she was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She's supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I've been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves' Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. Birthday card, and she was still hanging on to this.
Oh, that might never work.
To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Here's to you. Boo, 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 boo. It fucking is. Alright.
And no items. Okay. Alright, let's run all the way back and take lots of damage. Just push him out of the way. Or not!
It might be too big. I don't know if we can. Faster might be the better way to go.
Unfortunately. Looked like you could just push him out of the way.
I did kind of. I'll give you that one. That's honestly a thing that happens a little bit more in Resident Evil. I feel like you can get around enemies a little bit easier in Resident Evil series than you can with Silent Hill. Don't do damage.
I don't know where they are.
Alright. Oh shit. Left, left, left. Boom.
They actually ended in a good spot.
They did. It's a good thing they're fatties and they have to sit down right now.
That's cancer for you. It's going dormant.
It's true. I wonder if, I wonder what the story is behind it. I don't remember going as in depth with the enemies of this one, seeing what they signify. So I need to do a deep dive and find out why she sees all these monsters as they are. Oh shit.
Whoa! Actually, that helps.
Wow.
Didn't matter. Go in the thing! And the thing, you know, the thing.
That's where hell. Yeah, there we go. Dude, the fuck. The Silent Hill's like really not happy with you right now.
I have all the cards.
It's melting. I have the heart of the cards. You can't stop me.
There was no
Yeah, he was right there. I will say, one thing the guy suggested is taking out these assholes because they're really annoying. But I can kind of understand why.
Why do that when you just run right by him?
It's true. Plus, you're also not swimming in ammo right now, so. Alice's room.
Alright, fucking let me save again. Do it over what I just did. 3/3/2000. Happy March 3rd, 2000.
Okay. Yikes, that didn't sound fun.
Take up.
Yeah, I know. That was a vicious one. That's okay. I know what it is. So,
Hanging Man, middle bottom.
so middle, bottom, yep, and then
Fool.
Fool. And remember, Fool is going to be tied to. I would put it on the right, and then I would put
moon above.
and then I would do
The eye goes on the
High
left.
Priestess. High Priestess is going to be in the middle row, next to the Fool.
Maybe the eye goes up one.
Might go up one, yep.
Other way around?
Or just try in the middle, just to cover all things. This is gonna be kind of a guessing game regardless. So okay, so move everything over one. I'm gonna see what it said about the. Sorry. Fancy. Okay, I'm gonna find the High Priestess one. Yeah, I mean, it just says that she's in the middle, and then let me
Damn,
see.
overnight tonight? We're almost done with the game.
Yeah.
So we're trying to finish it so we can start clean. On next Wednesday. Sure it's not over the...
Says the eye is over to the left. That's all it says. We know it's on the bottom row. We know that the Fool has to be right underneath the moon. And then the high priestess is also looking up into the sky, so maybe actually I think you kind of had it right with like the cross and have that in the middle on the left. I guess yeah, but maybe you have to exit before it.
I wouldn't think so, because you can take back the cards.
Dude, I'm so done with this shit. I just wanna.
Got it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's literally like we have everything set up the right way. Yeah, this is it.
So I should have my big boy.
Like someone said for the boss battle, that was funny.
It's not weapons. Alright, we'll start with this. Alrighty, final boss.
Yes.
Final boss and cutscenes.
Nick needs this to be a win, so hopefully it happens.
I was just getting frustrated with the monkey. I was getting exhausted.
I don't know.
I got up early in the morning. I didn't get my beauty sleep.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
It's trying.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
You're drunk.
This church is my home.
How they actually got this part right?
I built it with
The movie.
my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although, I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well,
Spooked much?
well. The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
go to hell.
Oh shit! Vincent! No!
No, Vin's done. It's part of the good ending, right?
The only way I'm gonna know what the ending is after we beat the boss.
Do.
Nothing important.
I sure hope we got it. I'd be so pissed if we
We're not
did.
going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come.
Kind of Vincent's fault.
Alessa,
Kind of just stood there.
that you didn't
Yeah.
agree to this on your own.
I hope you die. I'm gonna turn around.
All the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so Why do you cling to this corrupt world?
See, Silent Hill deals a lot with
No,
God.
that only God can save us.
You don't know what God they're talking about. They're not. I was gonna say.
I know, just in general.
Yeah, it's a religious cult town. Of course, it's gonna talk about this shit.
I'd rather go to hell. No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Unless, my dearest, for the pain that I've caused you, I deserve
Yeah, honestly, it
no
was
mercy.
your guys' mom. That's the big problem.
To save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. Those
See, Ariana Grande would like this because God is a woman. Except for honestly, if you look at it, you would never be able to tell it has a gender.
You're so guilty about it. Why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Arr!
The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
He wasn't a psych ward after all. So. Bye, Vincent.
Oh, she actually does kill Vincent.
Oh yeah, he dead.
But God loves even you.
I don't think Vincent would actually die. Or at least he would have
No,
sacrificed
Melissa.
himself. I guess he kind of did.
Nowhere else to run.
Time for you to make a baby.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. Waiting so long for this.
Yeah, at least give her morphine. She's gonna have a baby.
Child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day.
He's resisting.
Alessa?
She's like ready to puke.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Oh.
All right, pull up your menu. I don't think you have to do anything to her, but you do have an item I think you need to use, and you're gonna have to think really hard about it.
The book. The talisman.
That's useless. It was a joke. Remember they.
Oh, the pendant.
Guess what Daddy left you?
Good thing I was ready to dump a Meg in her. His blood?
No. Remember what else is red?
Oh, the...
Yeah, the God killing juice.
She's gonna drink it.
Dad,
Abortion time. Yay.
So there is a baby in her.
Yeah, the God is growing in her.
She is nearly here.
But she just drank the thing.
She doesn't know.
Oh, she puked it up.
That's where babies come from. Did you know that? Babies come from the mouth.
I guess you can't do it out of the other eye. That would be not screen
Yeah,
worthy.
probably not. He's a god. Yeah, so at some point in your travels, you're supposed to
Looks like God
examine
to
the
me.
pendant, and it says that there's a red gem in there.
Stop! God is
Now we're just a normal girl.
What was that?
Now we're just a normal girl.
Yep. Well, nah. Maybe I wouldn't say normal. Heather and Alessa Cheryl are not a normal girl. Yeah, she crazy.
She just ate it. How, or just probably crawled in her.
Lessa, you cannot kill God.
She sacrificed herself. She's
I will.
incubating it, pretty much.
I will burn God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
God, this is so different than the fucking movie too. It's so funny. I think you're gonna like the movie version ending of it more though.
And we're gonna have to have movie night.
We are gonna have to. I have to. We gotta do it anyways for the Resident Evil at some point. So
Oh, movie nights.
we gotta watch the CG ones. They're
Watch
canon.
all of them, man.
They're canon. So
Can't do it on stream, unfortunately.
no, but. Yeah, so the last thing in on the IGN was last boss, God.
God.
That was so funny.
Oh. Tore apart. Alright, let's go in. We're still a train wreck of a human because we're like 3 people in one.
Yeah.
But we're no longer an incubator.
Yeah. You are no longer the mother of God. So yeah, you're safe, but
We still need to.
the God is being formed kind of grotesquely the wrong way. So
So it's gonna have not grow up to be a good god.
no, it's gonna be a bad God. He's gonna steal cookies from the cookie jar.
Gosh darning! I hate when gods do that. Look at Hercules. Look at Kratos, man.
Yeah, see, where's Kratos when you need him? You know?
Killer gods. Oh, hi God. Hi God. Hey, I birthed that thing. It's
I
already-
did that.
Ah! This game is really fucked up. I thought the movie. Okay, show me. Okay,
You're
so,
welcome.
so there's a movie. There's a Silent Hill movie. You should watch
Yeah.
that.
There's two.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, be dead. That's what I
I was gonna kill you.
Although the movies aren't nearly as messed up as the actual games are.
This is God.
I birthed that.
Alright, you may want to heal with your normal healing. Because you're healing.
That's a good greenish thing.
So this is why I was saying I don't think shotgun's gonna be super helpful because I think you just want to fight from a distance if I remember correctly. So
I think I missed.
you too.
Alright, guess what? We'll give it a whirl anyway.
Oh, you're in fire. You're in fire. Watch out. Watch
I
out.
see that. I see that. I see
Shoot
that.
its head. Shoot its head. Shoot God in the head. Check your health. I just want to see how
It's
bad that hurts
bound.
you.
It hurts. Shit, we gotta figure out the fire's coming.
Oh shit.
So it's wait. I gotta wait for the head to get down.
I think so. Maybe closer. Oh shit. Maybe not. Maybe you are triggering it by.
No, that's hurt. Oh, that's one.
Oh no. Oh, I'm glad you checked. I was gonna tell you to, but.
Bitch! Lasagna! Bitch! Yeah, we're not swap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you want range on this one. Run! Oh, you're safe. No.
Whoa! Might take a little bit.
Run! Yeah. That's why I was. Again, this is why I was saying that. I'm pretty sure that you can only kill God with the handgun.
And sub. I think the submachine gun actually did something.
Maybe. Thinking of all that handgun ammo.
Oh, the control like that. I am
The aim wins.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Damn it!
Shoot, there's spikies. Watch out. I don't know if that hurts. Yeah.
I'm
So glad every time I'm thinking of doing it. So keep on holding back and not saying anything. Run!
Dude, it's so hard to turn just like the rest of them. Come on.
Nope, you're
I can take one. Oh, I curved. Okay, never mind.
Curve the bullet.
Oh, we
do
got
this. Hopefully you can do this with enough. Ooh, nice.
I'm hitting.
You are. It's definitely hitting. I just don't know how much you gotta do to kill her. Get out there! Ooh. Come on, just die! Just die!
Take one more hit.
Woo!
Ugh,
Alright.
that was a lot of handgun
I
bullets.
swear to God, if you did not get the fucking good ending, I'm gonna lose my shit. Yay, you killed God! Hooray!
Again! Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I feel that.
Do one for me. Do one more. No? Okay.
She's tired. Killing God's a hard work, you know. Look at Kratos, I mean. He's fucking ripped.
She's a god killer now. Fairy tale.
It's time to roll the credits.
I guess it's time to roll the credits. She can have a normal life now.
Yeah, on top of that, too, it says, on top of that, all fucked up, is that she did this whole thing, yeah, so she's all out of rage. She had to kill her child, technically. She's also lived 3 lives being tortured, and all of them, pretty much. Yeah, I'm excited for us to redo, for you to play Origins though. It's gonna make a lot of stuff make more sense. Plus we get to meet Travis, I think his name is.
Well, Shaner, you now know the weird world of.
Oh, you know, this is a little taste of it. This is audio. Do you hear that?
Part of the game.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
It's thinking.
Please. Please. Oh, thank God.
Good ending?
I literally will not know until a little bit longer. Oh, that was so scary.
So now it can vibrate, not fall.
Unless the Psycho Mantis makes a move, then you're gonna be screwed. Alright, yeah, but this is definitely gonna tell us what ending we got. So,
Hey, we came back for him. As promised.
yeah.
Heather, is it really over?
Not yet.
Oh my fucking God.
You're
Bad ending?
still alive.
No, never mind, we're good. We're good. We're good. I forgot about this. Yeah, never mind, we're good. Dude! Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely fucked up.
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
See, when everyone was playing Resident Evil, this is what I grew up with.
Don't call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Alyssa.
Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl. She's gonna go with
The name
Cheryl.
my father gave me.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Hair color go back to?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Oh. She's hitting on him,
Dude,
And they
she's
live-
older than him.
technically. But she's in a 17-year-old body.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, she was what? She was at least like 18, I think, in Alessa's body. Then she split off with Cheryl, so technically that was another 7 years, and then 17. No, wait, that's still younger. He's older, I think. Or they're about this. They're in their 40s. They're both in their 40s, I think. So. Original Silent Hill theme to top it all off at the end. Original Silent Hill theme to top it all off at the end.
Spoke of torture.
Hey, guess what? We got the good ending. Whoa!
This.
Outrageous.
Well, no, the part we already saw, but
Oh, the whole trick.
yeah,
What's the bad ending?
she kills him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because basically what they're alluding to is like the thing with Vincent like really gets to her, where she says that like he's basically alluding to the fact that she's been killing people this whole time, which we don't know if it's true or not. We have no idea. There's never been a confirmation or not. It's one of those things you're just supposed to kind of debate on. But because she wasn't in Silent Hill for most of that, so that who knows what she was actually fighting. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, by that you have to, in order to get the ending, that ending, you have to like legit kill everything you like see in the whole game and more. And yeah, so she just kind of goes like crazy for blood, wants to kill everybody, and she kills Douglas.
Crazy for blood. On Sunday, we're continuing Resident Evil 3. Next Wednesday will be... Why is there a plus here?
Louise.
Will be Luigi's Mansion, OG Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. GameCube port, not the...
I was gonna say, where are you going with this?
yeah, not
Luigi's
the,
Mansion 1.
Yes, not the 3DS port
not-
of
that's not
Luigi's
a-
Mansion.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The Luigi's Mansion
I guess that's
3DS
true.
port. Or we play it on GameCube. But Resident Evil 3 will hopefully beat on Sunday, and if we have time left over, we'll start Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. That's hopefully, dude. I'm worried. For that first fight with fucking Nemesis, that was rough.
Yes.
I think I've got like what, 2 more. I think.
We have different forms of them.
Still. I have 3 full heals. That's all I've got.
You'll come across more. Don't worry, you're playing as
Carlos.
Carlos right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
You're nearing the end of the game.
I know I am.
Because
But I'm
once
also-
you hit hospital, yeah, once you go into the labs,
Yeah.
it's home stretch.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna rate the game real fast so we can zero out the night for sure with the cool music in the background.
I think it's gonna have the same issue with Psychonauts with it. I fully expect you to dock a point for all the stupid hallways and monsters.
No, I can't dock it for that.
Yeah.
I can't dock it for that. I gave Silent Hill an 8.5, and I'll be honest, it plays pretty much like Silent Hill.
Yeah.
If I had a dock, it would be for the same things I docked Silent Hill for. So wait, this was Silent Hill 3, not Food Wars? The third. Are you really on the third plate already? I swear to God, Brody, if you're on the third plate already, like, get a life, man. I don't know what to say. My whole night was bamboozled.
At what point did you realize when the god was swallowed by a lady and she fell through the floor, or I just got
A tentacle monster.
Next day, no more stories from him. I heard him say,
I'm gonna give this
we blame bad luck for his fate.
same rating as Silent Hill.
I had terror.
Not that it's a bad game, but it's not, again, it's not a bad game at all. You give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean I love these, but they're not like they do have a level of kind of odd difficulty. So it's super like yeah, it doesn't really escalate right.
The controls were better. I'm gonna go 9.
There we go.
I'm gonna go 9.
I was wondering if you're gonna do anything to talk about controls. The controls were tremendously better than Silent Hill was.
I'm gonna go 9. I think that's fair.
Dude, you know what? I so badly want to do it. I want you to watch the movies and then go back to reread this. And you'll be like, holy shit, 11 out of 10. No. I will say there's a boss that she fights in the movie that I so badly want to be in the games, but it never did. And
So.
yeah, I get it.
Oh, dude, we're on page 2 now.
I know, man.
Type in that Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi Mansion.
Tab.
Doom.
Perfect. So that'll be the next one. At least for me to do.
Dude, I'm so excited for you to play Luigi's Mansion.
But
But yeah, that was Silent Hill 3.
what do we get a rating? Oh, 3.
Yeah,
Oh, 4.
Yeah, 4
Out of 5.
No. Wait, what? I don't understand this. Why are there 2 ratings? Oh, as individual stuff. Alright. So yeah, you got a 4 out of something.
Dog. Total damage.
Nice.
Pretty much just bosses.
Defeated enemy by fighting, defeated enemy by shooting.
Only killed 19 big things.
Alright, that's good. Yeah.
Nice
And they said you definitely had to kill over 100 for the other ending. There's also an alien ending where they always do this in Silent Hill, but you can only do it during like a follow-up playthrough where you get abducted by aliens. And you realize the whole thing was an alien simulation.
Wait. Missionary kill time? Oh, split
That's the
worm
name
kill
of these,
time?
so-
Of the areas.
So missionary was the guy on the roof. Splitworm was the mall. Leonard. Memory of Alessa, that was you. God.
I killed God and had plenty of
Wow, dude! You killed God in 4 minutes and 2 seconds? Nice job! Good
Yeah,
job.
I'll take a 4 and almost 5-star rating.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird little. You know what it is? It's the birth god version of the star.
Extra new game has been added to your start menu. Play from there to see and enjoy features. Start the new game. We'll begin new game with extra credits.
You
If
get a
fulfilled.
lightsaber.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Kills everything super fast.
I never tried it. I've never done New Game Pluses.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy Hanukkah.
But I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. I think we're.
Don't worry if you're confused and horrified and curious about this even more. Eventually, I'm not sure when. Probably gonna take a little break, at least till sometime next year. Hopefully earlier in the year, I'm hoping. But we gotta do one more to kind of wrap up this trilogy of Silent Hill. So.
Dang. This is for extra costumes. So I put dudes.
Dudes or dude costumes?
Dudes.
Dudes.
But alright, that'll do it, everyone. It is
Very late.
very late. An extra hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I got to work tomorrow, I know that. So I'm gonna go close stream, upload videos, and go to bed.
Yeah.
So
I want to party all night long.
yes. Until then, peace out. Take
Yep.
care. Join us Sunday.
Yeah. Watch me die a bunch of the Nemesis. It'll be fun. I'm going to die a bunch of Nemesis. I guarantee it. So.
7 p.m. Sunday, Resident Evil 3, and we're gonna hopefully beat it.
Yeah, I think we can, as long as I don't get like locked with like difficulty at some point, you know. So if I don't screw myself over.
Yeah. Thank you everyone that followed and subscribed today,
Yeah.
and thank you for everyone that has subscribed on YouTube. Please subscribe on YouTube if
Yeah,
you like our
subscribe,
content.
like, comment,
I know,
ring
yes.
the bell
Yep.
to know when we have the rest of our episodes up. I put them up on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or at least I try to. So
Yep. We do bicker a lot, but that's part of the enjoyment.
yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I push his buttons a little too much.
I'm running out of buttons. But yeah, we'll be back Sunday.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
That'd be fun.
for Resident Evil 3. Thank you,
Then you're
everyone.
gonna see me rage. Woo!
Yeah, then it's his turn. But enough
All right.
sleepiness.
Yeah.
So, bye.
Peace.